What's up, guys? Today we're going to be reanimating these crusty old stop motions I made 2 years ago and turning them into something not completely doo-doo garbage. And if you're asking yourself,
why haven't you uploaded? It's been 300 billion years.
I was at a business meeting, I swear. Anyways. Alright, here's animation 1. It's actually the first animation I've literally ever made. So first, we gotta, build a background. Because in the original animation, it didn't even have a background. I mean, you can literally see my living room. Wow, it was awful. Alright, so now we have this cool looking mountain type thing in the background. And we also have a walk cycle for Steve that doesn't look like he's on drugs. A cool thing that the old stop motion did have, though, was this really cool smoke effect that, came for the explosion that I don't really add in my modern explosions. So I decided to, add it into the remake. And I think it turned out good. Also, Brian is here. He's cool, I guess. Anyways, here's the final results. So yeah, I'm actually pretty happy with how it came out. It's really cool to see, how much I've improved from when I began stop motion. And it actually didn't take nearly as long as I thought it would. It only took around 4 hours to make, which is relatively pretty quickly for 15 seconds. Well, with that, on to animation 2. The next animation we're going to be animating is actually Star Wars themed this time. And plus, it also has audio. Anyways, I decided that this animation will take place on the planet Hoth, because when I was making it, it was Christmas, and I was in that Christmas spirit. I also reinvented the way I animate lightsabers. Instead of just using the normal Lego piece, I decided to draw over it. And I think it looks amazing, oh my gosh! Even though the blur frames of the lightsaber isn't exactly how it looks in the movies and how people usually animate it, I still like it because it's my own unique take on it. Also, as you can see in the background of the footage, I got a stop motion rig. Pretty cool, right? Which made animating with things that had to be held up with something other than Lego studs a million times easier. Anyways, here's the final product. Yeah, it turned out amazingly. It took way longer than expected though, just because, I had to remake the entire set, like, twice for the different shots that I had, and because animating multiple things that had to be masked out multiplies how long every frame takes by, like, 3 times. And I was new to this form of animating the lightsaber, so that took a while also. I think the whole thing took around, like, 6 or 7 hours to do. I actually don't know because I didn't keep track at the time. That's my rough estimate. But overall, this one is definitely my favorite because the next animation we're going to be making was a pain to make. Oh, yeah, speaking of next animations. Okay, here's animation 3. It's about a zombie. Yeah. So you're probably wondering why this animation was a pain in the butt to make. Well, you see, I had to make it twice. So my first attempt, I was planning to actually make a developed fight scene instead of just,
I'm a zombie. Stab, stab.
But it sucked. And it took 6 whole hours. So I deleted it and tried again. The second time, I wanted something shorter, so I made it again. But apparently, cutting someone in half vertically is too violent for a Lego stop motion animation channel targeted at 3-year-olds. And if I posted it, my corporate overlords would stop funding my super secret doomsday laser cannon that I'm gonna use to destroy the world. So I guess the lesson here is that it's only appropriate to cut someone in half if it's horizontally and not vertically. Wait, why am I saying this? The animation also sucks. Anyways, so I finally decided on a decent middle ground, and after like 12 combined hours of 3 different attempts, I made this. It actually turned out pretty good. Way better than the first 2 attempts I did. I'd say it's a great upgrade from the original. Also, if you didn't notice in it, I switched out the sword for a different one in the frames where he's stabbing the zombie. And I like how it's not too long, but it's not too short. It's like the perfect length. I would like to give a huge thanks to my friend Zalek for voice acting in this video, and a thanks to Nonstop Animations for letting me use a screenshot of one of his videos. This video did take a while to make, so if you enjoyed it, make sure to subscribe so I can pay my rent. Okay.